Hi everybody, my name is Nahar Jalil and I am the founder of the Pilates Principle in Latham, New York. Today we're going to be talking about a common Pilates mat exercise that people tend to struggle with. It's called the roll-up. The goal of the roll-up is to evenly strengthen your entire abdominal wall with a smooth, controlled movement. It is also a big spine stretch. People find the roll-up really challenging because they either have weak abdominals, a tight low back, or they may have a scoliosis in their spine, which is a little bit of a curvature of the spine, and that completely changes the dynamic of the roll-up. So just because the roll-up classically looks like this, doesn't mean that your roll-up needs to look this way, okay? So it's classically done with your arms behind you, arms come up, connect the ribs, chin to chest, and on your exhale, peel up, reaching over the feet. Stack the spine back up, keep that heart above water, curl from below the belly button to come rolling down. What I commonly see people do when they can't get their roll up to happen is their arms come up, chin to chest. This is where people get stuck. They tend to kick or yank the legs like this to try to get up and over the feet. So if you have to kick or yank to get up, that's definitely a key indicator that it's time for you to start modifying the way you're doing your roll up. If you are doing this at home, you'll want to hook your feet under the edge of a couch or some other piece of furniture. Okay, so your feet are strapped in, and what you'll do is hang on behind your knees. Help yourself sit up tall, all right? So pull with the hands, lift the chest up. One of my favorite images I say in my classes all the time is keep your heart above water. So if you can keep your chest up, all right, and just think about curling from below your belly button. So you would hang on and roll down just to where your back feels like it's gonna get stuck. And the whole idea is to pull in with your stomach as you help yourself up. That way you're pulling in your abdominal wall and you're getting your back to stretch, okay? Once that starts happening for you, you could progress to not using the strap, not using the hands, and try it still with the knees bent or holding on. Any of these modifications are fine. As long as you're moving in a controlled manner and feel like you're really connecting to your abdominals the whole way. So if you're still struggling with it, one of the exercises on the one-to chair, which I'm going to show you now, can be really beneficial to help your spine open up a little bit. So here we are in the Pilates one-to chair. This is one of my favorite pieces of the Pilates apparatus. It's basically a box that has a spring-loaded pedal hooked onto it. So the springs are going to give you some resistance, but they're also going to give you a lot of help on the exercises you do on the chair. One thing I just want to touch on is the Pilates mat routine is a wonderful, regimen to have under your belt when it comes to your fitness, but this is where the Pilates apparatus can really enhance the work you're doing on the mat. So we're going to go ahead and tackle that roll down, okay, and that roll up we were talking about. So you're gonna have your hands behind you on the pedal, okay? And I'm sitting kind of tilted back on my tailbone, all right? And what happens here is as I start to tighten my lower abdominals, I'm gonna start to roll my low back down toward the chair. And the pedal just kind of goes down by default because I am really tightening my stomach to press my spine down to the mat. And this is about as far as my shoulders allow me to go, and then we'll come rolling back up. So that can really help you on that roll up on the mat. If you'd like to address your abdominal strength, work on your spinal flexibility, or if you suspect or know that you might have a scoliosis, come on in and we'll take a half-hour private lesson with you on the one-to chair, or you could even book a Pilates for Scoliosis lesson here at the studio.